What's going on, guys? Lone PC Gamer here, and I'm sorry it's been a full week since I've uploaded a video. But again, I've been playing the hell out of Diablo 3, been streaming the hell out of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls on twitch.tv. In the description below, there is a link to my Twitch channel, and if you go there and hit the follow button, you'll know whenever I go live, and I try to go live once a day for about 4 hours or so. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing this and this only. I haven't been doing anything else. I haven't been playing any other games but this. And there's been a few requests on my Twitch channel for an updated build on what I currently have, what I'm currently wearing, the skills I use, and all that. So we're going to go ahead and do that here. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at my gear. And what I'm wearing here, I got a new sword. I got the Gift of Solaria. I got the 130% crit damage. Nice, pretty green gem in there. This sword's pretty good. I like to have a higher DPS weapon with higher white numbers up there, but this will have to do for now. I got the 746 intelligence, 651 vitality, increased attack speed by 7, and attack speed and crit hit chance and crit hit damage is what I'm going for with this build. So that's my weapon. My boots, I got, this is my first of my two-piece jade set I'm currently wearing. I got the two-piece for the 500 extra int. I'd like a full Zuni or a full jade. Full jade is 6 pieces though. But it's just a basic set of boots other than the two-piece set there. I got 465 int, 450 vitality, 96 resol, which is good, 12% movement speed, which helps out. Actually, that's the only movement speed I have right now. I might switch my Paragon points up to full movement speed rather than put them into my intelligence. I'm not sure yet though. So those are my boots. My offhand, I have the Acapian Serpent, and this is the same offhand I had in my previous video, but it gives me 723 intelligence, critical hit chance increased by 10, increases firebomb damage by 12, which is okay. It's a skill I use, but if that was something else, I'd be fine with that too. But that actually does help out just a little bit. But the most important stat on this piece is the 28% of the damage I take is redirected to my zombie dogs. So that basically increases my toughness by 28 as long as I have my dogs out there. So that's cool. Next piece we're going to look at are my pants. These are the Depth Diggers Legend. I got 419 in, 500 vitality, 95 resist all, 2 sockets with 220 in gems in there. Those can definitely be an upgrade. I could, obviously, upgrade the gems themselves, but I like something with a little higher int. I don't know, maybe a 5 property, pants. That'd be nice. But I got for my belt here, I got the Fleeting Strap. Now this is one I had to find the mat for. I had to find the plan for, and I did, and I crafted some. This is the first roll I did. And I got the 7% attack speed. You can see that's the highest. It'll roll on that. I re-rolled. I think it was Resol or something for % life for no reason really, just to give me a little more life there. 46 vitality, 464 intelligence. That's a very good belt. There's only 3 belts in the game. 2 I can think of off the top of my head are Fleeting Strap and Hell Crack that give the attack speed. So again, attack speed is what I'm going for here in this build. My first ring, the one on the left here, is just a yellow. Nice trifecta, 360 int, the 6% attack speed, 47 hit damage, and 6% hit chance there. Max critical hit chance, almost maxed critical hit damage, and max out for this particular ring on the attack speed. I think yellows only go to 6 anyway. This is my right ring, my Roger's Huge Stone Legend. 411 int, 535 vitality, critical hit damage 50, critical hit chance 6%. So the both critical damages there rolled max. Took me about, 7 rolls to get that max crit hit damage. First roll I got was a 26 flat, so I was pretty pissed. The main stat there is important too. Increases my life per second up to 89% based on my missing life. So that helps out. Let's see what my life per second is right now. 0. So if I stacked life gen, that would actually help out. But as it is right now, it doesn't look like it is. Let's move right along here to my bracers. I got the Promise of Glory Legend. Physical skills deal 18% more damage. 500 int, 46 vitality. Critical hit chance increased by 5% chance to spawn an Nephilim Glory Globe when you blind an enemy. That's not really important, the blinding part. What's important is the physical skills here. and the obviously the int, vitality, and critical hit chance. The physical skills, I tend to use fetishes and my dogs, so those are physical skills. The damage they output are physical skills, so it increases that damage, so that's pretty good. My chess piece is kind of a basic chess piece. It's a Shimizu's Haori. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. I got my main stats there, my vitality, my int, my percent life is okay. Haven't re-rolled anything on this. Well below 25% life, all attacks are guaranteed critical hits. Now, if for some reason my dogs die and I don't see it, or I do fall below life, me and all my pets get guaranteed critical hits. And I got the nice maxed out gems there, the 280 ints. I got to increase these two to 280s and this one as well. I just don't have, well, I probably have enough gold for it, but it'll probably cash me out. For my gloves here, I got the Mage Fist, another legend. Good gloves. These gloves are awesome. Fire skills deal 15% more damage. You cannot re-roll that. That has to stay where it's at. I got 714 in on these bad boys, and I got trifecta. Got the 7% increased attack speed, critical hit damage 45, critical chance 8. Now the 8 rolled the lowest, 45 is kind of almost to the max, so those are really good gloves. It's going to be hard to top those. You know, not even the Jade gloves. Even though I need 4-piece for the Jade set there to get that bonus, will not beat these. These gloves are awesome. My amulet here, I got physical skills deal 50% more damage to go along with the bracers, 500 int. I got the 99% crit hit damage increase and the critical hit chance increased by 8.5%. That's a really good amulet for me for this build. This is the only reason why I'm doing the build I'm doing right now is the Mask of Jerem. I found two. The first one had 85% more damage. This one has 91% more damage for my pets. And I have 700 in on there, and I have critical hit chance. I was going to re-roll for vitality, but that popped up. I'm like, oh, man, I can't do that. So there's a socket in there already, so I went ahead and put a 20% life gem in there, and that's what we're rolling with there. Yeah, you really can't beat that other than getting a higher percent more pet damage, but that's a really awesome helm. That's the core of this build. And my shoulders here, the Jade's Harvester's Joy, the second piece of my Jade set right now. 439 in, 491 vitality, 91 all res, reduced cooldowns by 8%, which is cool. It also has health globes grant 27k life, and rage and melee attackers take 3143 damage per hit. This build really isn't built around thorns, but that's just a little something, you know. Paragon points, core. As of right now, I might move everything to a movement speed. I'm not sure yet, but I got it 50 points into intelligence and 8 points into vitality right now. Offense, maxed out attack speed, and I'm going for critical hit damage. Now, other people have maxed out critical hit damage and then went for attack speed, but I find I get more damage when I put things when I max out attack speed rather than any of these other two. And plus, attack speed is very important, like I said, for this build, so my pets can hit quick. Defense, obviously, res all, everything, and then the rest is going into armor. Utility, I have everything in area damage, and then 7 into resource cost reduction. So those are my paragons. My skills have changed slightly since the last video. I no longer run, the Gargantuan. I run Mass Confusion here with Paranoia. Let me explain a little bit why this build is so good. Fetish Sycophants here. I have a 5% chance to cast a Sycophant, a Fetish, to fight by my side for 60 seconds. If I cast Firebomb and Fire Bats in my case, or any of those spells listed, but I got Firebomb for my primary, Fire Bats for my secondary, with Vampire Bats here as a rune, which all I have to do is pay the initial cost, and the channeling cost is free. I got Pirate Geist on here, which I find to be more effective for me because I can just cast a few out and they'll go right to enemies or right to barrels or whatever, the breakables. Summon Zombie Dogs. Zombie Dogs again because of my offhand. I got Lifelink on there. I gain life based off of the damage that they do. My number 2 skill here is Soul Harvest with Vengeful Spirit. I feed on the life force of up to 5 enemies within 16 yards. I gain 2% int for each affected enemy. This lasts 30 seconds. Right when I cast this, right when it goes boom, Enemies take 630% weapon damage is physical. Again, physical damage going with my bracers in Miami. I got mass confusion here, again with paranoia. It confuses enemies in the area and basically turns them into my allies for a short period of time. All enemies in this area also take additional 20% damage for 12 seconds, which is awesome. And for my number 4 hotkey spell here, I got Big Bad Voodoo with Slam Dance. I conjure a fetish that begins a ritual dance that increases the attack speed, movement speed, of all nearby allies for 20 seconds, or for 20% for 20 seconds, which goes along with the allies that gain from mass confusion there. And along with that, I get 30% increased damage for me and all my allies. So that is an awesome spell to have, on top of the 91% extra pet damage and the physical damage increases for my bracers and my AMI. And yeah, so that's just amazing. Pierce the Veil, obviously, for the passive here on this pet build. 20% damage increase, but mana costs are increased by 30%, which is fine because, again, all I have to do is pay the initial cost here of Fire Bats, and the channeling is free. Tribal Rites reduces the cooldown on my Fetish Army, Big Bad Voodoo, Hex, Gargantuan, summon Zombie Dogs, and Mass Confusion. So I use the Zombie Dogs, Mass Confusion, and Big Bad Voodoo. So it's really, really important that I have this. Midnight Feast is also important because I can have an additional dog out on the field, and the damage of my dogs is increased by 50%. And of course, we talked about the Fetish Sycophants. Those are those little dagger-wielding guys. You can probably summon a few right now. I'm going to proc them here with my Fire Bats, and you're going to see them pop up. Yeah, there's one. Little guy. Look, I had a couple. Those guys are freaky looking. Look at those things. The knives are almost bigger than them. So I get like good 10 of those out and run along with me and just destroy stuff. So that's my build, guys. That's my pet build, I guess, if you want to call it my fetish build. All the pets I don't run all the pets. I don't run the Gargantuan, but I got my 4 zombie dogs and I got my my Sycophants here that I proc from using Firebomb or my Fire Bats. And right now with this gear and everything, I'm doing 1.404 million damage. So that's awesome. Oh, I also have my Scoundrel here. Inventory and skills. I found this here, this token, and it allows him to use all spells, which is good because he has a spell here. I can't remember which one it is. He has Hysteria. Critical hits cause you and the Scoundrel to temporarily deal more damage, which is awesome. And it also increases the critical hit chance for you and the Scoundrel. So I have access to all these skills here. When I do solo, I have him along, so I do more damage that way. So 1.4 mil is my DPS right now, buffed. You can look at my resols here, between 1400 and 1600, which is good. Critical hit chance is 56.3. Critical hit damage is 429%, which is amazing. The only thing I'm lacking here is life per hit. I have none. Life per second, I have none. I have no life regen. I have no life on hit. So I have to basically rely on health globes and use this one again. I did find a bottomless potion, and this one restores 60% life instantly. Increases life per hit by 2366 for 5 seconds, which is cool. Don't even know why I have these in here. Probably picked them up during a rift or something, but I will not be using those. What else is important to talk about? 750 mana. That's about it, guys. So this has been my pet build. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button below. Share the video if you want to get it out there. Subscribe if you haven't to stay up to date with all my videos. There should be a lot more Diablo 3 videos coming out, and eventually once I get burned out on this game, I'll start playing something else and start recording, probably on a more consistent basis. But again, check me out on twitch.tv if you haven't, /TheLonePCGamer, and hit the follow button there. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later, and take care.